Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So we're going to be doing our first interplanetary mission, going to Duna. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and launch and speed the footage up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, we've just got into space. So we're just going to go ahead and actually orbit around the planet. Okay, there we go. Sweet. So we're just going to point to our target, or maneuver. Just physics warp a little bit, just to make that a little faster. Time warp over a little. And start burning now. Just speed it up by a little. What is our thrust to weight ratio? Oh, it's not that bad, 1.3. Did I get that like near perfect? Yeah, I did. That's great actually. So we're just gonna create a maneuver node about around here, and that should get us an encounter with Duna. If we all we need to do is to pull this out. Yep, there we are. Alright, nice. Just gonna physics warp over. Okay, and there we go. Alright, I'm just gonna skip to when we've done this burn. Okay, nice. So we've just escaped Kerbin's SOI. I probably should have deployed the fairing a bit earlier, just to save Delta V, but it's fine. Because we're going to be detaching this stage anyway once we reach Duna's SOI. We've got more than enough Delta V in this to do mid-course burns and all of that. So now we're just going to go ahead, we're going to grab some science. Okay, nice. So we got that all of that science right there from space high above the sun. So now we're just going to go ahead, we're going to focus our attention on Duna. Just create a maneuver node around here. And we're just going to do a mid-course correction burn. Just so that way we have kind of just a good height above Duna. Okay, so what I've done is I've detached this lower stage, and it's actually on a collision course with Duna, and then I kind of recorrected my periapses so that way I didn't crash into the planet. But what I really want to do is lower myself into the atmosphere just a little bit, just so we can actually capture with Duna without having to really use any fuel. So now all we've got to do pretty much is just time warp, so that way we're high above Duna, just so we can grab some science. Okay, so it's crafting science from Duna. So now we just got to go ahead. Apparently that's changed. Don't know how. About 30,000 meters should help us out. Maybe even capture us. I got 30,000 meters exactly, actually. It's pretty funny. So now, just want to go ahead and time warp. Ah, right, okay, well, apparently that debris isn't hitting Duna, it's just going to keep on going. Right, it doesn't really look like it's gonna... This is why I packed a little extra bit of fuel, just in case this aero capture didn't work. Okay, nice. So we're just gonna go ahead. Just burn prograde. Alright, nice. Do some science. Okay, nice. So we got some science. We're just gonna wait until we're on the lighter side of the planet. This seems like quite a flat side, actually. I mean, it could just be the low textures that are making it look flat. Just gonna double check I actually had an action group set. Yeah, I did. Alright, nice. So we are just gonna use the rest of the fuel in this stage to try and land. That way we got, you know, as much fuel as possible to actually get back. So yeah, basically at this point just wait until we've landed, until we've entered the atmosphere, which we're about to. this might actually be enough to slow us down altogether. If so, that'd be amazing, having like 3,000 meters of delta V to get back to Kerbin. I don't know if that's enough actually. No, I'm thinking about it. It should be. I mean, the atmosphere isn't as dense as Kerbin. Right, it isn't going to be enough to slow us down on its own. Close though. Right, it's about to get a bit laggy here, but hey, careful. Yes! Alright, Bob, you go and do your thing. Wait, do the EVA packs actually work? Yeah, they do. You just gotta get a jump. I kind of... I thought, oh no. Right, you gotta get a jump with them. Come on, get in there. Yes. Okay, so there we are. We've landed on Duna, and we're about to make our way back. Okay, so we've done it. We've made our way off of Duna and in orbit. We should have enough delta V to get home. I think we need what, like 1,500 at most to get back, and then, you know, a mid-course correction burn to change the inclination and the altitude. That'd cost nothing. That'd cost like 20 delta V most probably. Oh wow, look, Debris got a encounter with Ike. That's funny. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna make a transfer window so we can get back to Kerbin at the most efficient time possible. Okay, and we now have the correct transfer window. So we're gonna go ahead and make a maneuver node pointing that way. Yeah, this seems right about that way. If we keep pulling prograde, we should get an encounter. Oh no, it barely costs anything to get back from Duna to Kerbin. Cool. Maybe if all this, like, you know, asteroids weren't in the way, I could actually set Kerbin as my target. But it looks like we're gonna have to do some stuff with our radial maneuver nodes to get an encounter. But yeah, we've got an encounter right there, so now we just gotta skip to the node. Or yeah, the node, the maneuver node. Okay, so we're kind of, I'm about to create a mid-course correction burn. We did have some difficulties, like, you know, I accidentally re-entered Duna's atmosphere when I did a radial burn, but I've saved it. But we don't have as much delta V, but we still have more than enough. We have a heat shield, so we can actually just set our periapsis to like 20,000 meters, and we'll be fine. We'll be landed. Okay, it's not exactly perfect inclination, but it'll do. So we're now just going to time warp over. Okay, so it seems the orbit is kind of messed up a little and we've gone down to 16,000. That is a little more risky. Should be alright though, we should be fine. Hopefully. Okay, so we're just starting to get a bit closer to curbing right here. Yeah, look like we're going to be landing on the dark side, so sorry about that. It might look a little bit bad. Okay, just slow it down a little. Cool, we're coming in at 3,000, the 500-ish meters per second. We're just gonna go like that because I want to try and get this heat shield pointed as quickly as I can, because we're only 60,000 meters and we're already starting to burn up. The heat shield itself is burning up. That's not how heat shields are meant to work. No, well, there goes the debris. Don't know where it is, but it's exploding. Yeah, our apoapses should be dropping very quickly right here. We're not even close to periapses and we're just dropping extremely fast. Like, wow. Although I am concerned we're not slowing down enough. We're at 35,000 meters and we're still going more than 3,000 meters per second. I mean, it should. So yeah, these Kerbals might go unconscious because the G-forces are at 8. Yeah, there's about 8 Gs right now. Beyond and Bob are actually starting to reach their limit. And when this atmosphere starts getting really thick, they're definitely going to start to pass out. I mean, I packed more than enough ablator in this heat shield, because heat shields in this game are very powerful. Right, yeah, looks like we slowed down enough, so I'm just going to speed up the footage right here, just so no one's bored. And we have successfully landed with Jeb, Bill, and Bob with 30 bits of data. We're going to recover the vessel. We're going to see how much science we've gotten from this. It might be enough to unlock the whole tech tree. We might have to do one more mission to another planet. And I'm going to leave that completely up to you guys. You decide what planet I go to next episode. Because even if we have unlocked the tech tree, I want to do a final episode of the series. So yeah, comment down below what planet I should go to. And I will do my best to try and build a rocket off camera to go to that planet. Right, let's see here then. I can hear the birds chirping, so we're loaded in. It's just not. Yeah, alright, we don't have enough for a whole tech tree. We're close. Right, we're gonna unlock nuclear engines just in case. I don't know what planet you guys want me to go to, so Scanning tech, advanced science tech give us this, so more control, more exploration. What else? Very heavy rocketry, large volume containment, and that there seems to be that. So we might have to do 2 more missions actually. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Decide what planet I go to next. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, there's some more videos on the screen for you to watch. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.